Alright, last time on Rome, we conquered Gaul. All of Gaul. Our legion has conquered 3 campaigns. We have the most battle-hardened legion. But regardless, our enemy became consul of Rome. He is a problem that must be eliminated. And here we stand on the river, deciding what to do. Do we hope that we can take him out in the Senate? Or do we debate perhaps a different alternative? We will see. Let's talk to our companion.
Tell me, why do we not just march whole legion into Rome and push Lurco off throne?
Because it would cause a civil war.
I am not bloodthirsty. I hope you know this by now. But when it is necessary to fight, you must fight. Rome is not as I had hoped, before I saw it with my own eyes. There is so much squalor and suffering. In Wild, it is possible for man to have dignity, even in poverty. In city, this is not so.
You're not wrong. The Senate has squandered. My father murdered. Both my parents murdered. The consul slain. While one man walks around exploiting the whole system. Perhaps we should debate reminding them who they serve.
I think it is not so likely that taking Rome by force will end with power going to people. Power will go to you. Anyway, I don't think I will stay here after we are done. It's time for me to face my past and move on.
This is a bad idea.
Don't we possess the evidence to condemn him?
Last time I saw Lurco, he was angry, but he was not in a panic.
Maybe.
There's another trick up his sleeve. I'm certain of it.
But then we might be out of options.
There is always a way. The years I've spent with you taught me that over and over again.
You think they'll try and accuse us of murder?
It's what I would do. Lurco is a dangerous foe because he knows exactly when to lie and when to tell the truth. He will tell the Senate that we have murdered his entire Praetorian Guard. You know that's not a lie.
The punishment for treason is death.
I am no politician, but as far as I can tell, the difference between a patriot and a traitor is rather blurry in the Senate.
Our legion is the strongest legion in Rome, full of some of the best Romans I've ever seen. None would be able to stop us if we decided ourselves.
People will still be able to oppose you. And this time, you'll have to kill a lot of people, not just those who deserve it.
After how many people have died, how many of them deserve it?
This time, our victims will be Roman. I'm good at killing people, and you somehow keep attracting people in need of killing. What I've done for you still seems less than what you've done for me.
I'll be honest, my first character did not talk to the people, but I'm being very convinced right now.
We should move.
I think we should sit down.
Ask yourself, what is my enemy doing right now? He who is on the offensive always has the advantage.
Not if you're prepared.
To prepare for a defense, you must start defending early. I am not wrong.
What would you do in my place?
I am not in your place, and for that I am happy.
Humor me.
You are not my enemy. Lurco is. If I was Lurco, I would try to kill you now. He has everything to lose if he does not.
If they do try and try us for killing their Praetorian Guard, all of us will be killed.
Then we shall suffer, but it will not be due to your actions. I am no simple service. We chose to follow you, whether we like it or not. A man carves his own destiny. If I shall suffer as a result, so be it.
Can always count on you, Beast.
I am a free man. I do not follow. Our paths simply aligned. That is why I was there.
Then bless the gods for that.
In my experience, the gods of this land are not to be trusted.
Domine?
Ah,
I have lived a full and bountiful life. This old man has witnessed so many things. I've found everything I've been looking for. Death is not to be feared.
if I do perish, you know what must be done.
Young man, I've been taking care of your family since
I have
long
nicknamed you
before you were
Alfred.
born. Now focus on the task ahead and make sure they never need me again.
Lend me your wisdom one last time, old friend, for the next decision will shape everyone's destiny.
Your frustration is natural, but I think the personal stakes involved cloud your mind. Surely you have solved more difficult riddles in your life. Know that we have done all we can. It is time to cast the die and see how it lands.
Do you think we have enough evidence?
I am no advocate, but when it comes to evidence, I doubt we can get more or better.
But is it enough?
If it isn't, there is not much we can do anyway.
You have served me well, my friend, but I will not order you to certain death.
If you think I've been following you
Have a
because
suck,
I'm your
Dobie.
Zeus, you're still a child in mind. I've been free for a long time now.
We are at the end now.
That is what concerns me.
I think we have enough evidence to get that bastard exiled forever. We will stride into the Pomerium as civilians once more, with pride in our eyes.
And if they don't find that evidence compelling,
That is not an option. We'll need to make sure everyone understands what happened. We cannot count on the facts to speak for themselves.
to get that evidence, we had to kill his Praetorian guard. You think that won't skew it?
They will certainly take some convincing. It is unfortunate that we had to kill a few Praetorians. But let us not forget the fact that they were criminals. It's been a pleasure, genuinely. You always stood by my side, even if it was against your own interests. I will never forget that.
Trusting the Senate is a gamble. We could get the results ourselves.
What do you mean? Walk into Rome with swords in our hands? That would make us look like villains.
This man has been a villain this entire fucking campaign. And he's a fucking hero.
Indeed. That whole mess with Lucia taught me that. So then the question is what you prefer. The truth or what's written?
We're gonna save again real quick. I think I know what's gonna happen.
Shall we store your weapons at the villa, as usual?
And what if I don't do that?
What do you mean? You can't enter Rome with your legion?
Second guessing. No. No, he's gonna find a way out of it. He's gonna find a way out of it. He's gonna claim the victory in Gaul as his. He's already dictator. He needs to be stopped.
It's simply not done. If you decide to do this, you'll be a villain. No one will be able to stop you.
I will. I followed you everywhere, done everything you asked of me. And by Jupiter, everyone in this legion knows I will follow you to the darkest depths of Tartarus if needs be. But this This is where I draw the line. I shall not be your partner in crime if you intend to attack the very fabric of our society. Rome is a republic of its people. The consequences of your actions will revert centuries of progress. I refuse to be a part of that.
He is going to do the exact same thing if we do not stop him.
How should I know? I am not Vitellius Lurco. Neither are you. Vitellius Lurco is the villain of this story. A fact you seem to have forgotten. Being virtuous is easy when moral actions benefit you. Everyone's good and kind when it's convenient. What reveals one's character is what you do when it's not convenient. Cross the Rubicon this way, and I can no longer stand by your side.
Lie in the sand, huh? I would like nothing more than to trust the Senate would make the right decision. But I've trusted them 3 times, Caeso. 3 times to stop him. And he has become a consul? No. Dictator of Rome! There already is a villain, and heroes aren't going to stop him.
That is unfortunate.
It seems you have reached a decision.
It's time to step aside, Vetus. From this point on, I will protect Rome myself.
I was worried you might say that.
A pity I placed my trust in you. What a disappointment you turned out to be.
There's too great a chance he weasels out of this. Hell, he could technically, there's a possibility he gets us killed from the Senate. Can't risk it. Not happening. Almost all leaders of Rome I trust have failed to stop him. We do this my way now. With the strength of Rome's legions. How do I... It's just kind of stuck on the screen? Oh, what the hell? Oh, it's stuck. What the hell? I might have to restart the game.
Silence.
Wait.
You are
There we go.
behaving like chickens in a basket. Remember who you are. You are weak tricks, undefeated. We will win.
The men are unsure, Legate. Especially now that Aquilinus left us. Many are having second thoughts.
Caeso is his own man. He made a choice. I do not want to do this, and neither should any of you. But we do what is necessary. If any of you disagree or cannot stomach this, you are free to leave. What we have in front of us here today, men, is a chance to make a better Rome. And part of that Rome is to give a choice to everyone here. That man has gotten away with the Senate 3 times, all the way to become dictator of Rome. If we do not stop him now, he will become something far worse. I trust every one of you men here today, on the battlefield and to help me keep Rome safe.
No one will come after you. But know you will die as cowards.
We must be quick and deadly. The Legion must move in and take control of the city.
Can we avoid civilian casualties?
Don't be naive. We have broken one of the oldest and most important taboos of the Republic. We are invaders of our own city now.
Where is Lurco's legion?
Disbanded, as Victrix was meant to be. What we've done breaks with all tradition.
And therefore it's the only thing he wouldn't suspect. You said yourself he was baiting us because he knew we'd follow the law. You won't see this one coming. Though I wish Caeso didn't leave like that.
I think he made his reasons abundantly clear.
Perhaps we can talk to him again.
Maybe. But what if you can't?
then it will be an unfortunate confrontation.
I understand the choice you have made. I get the idea of temporarily sowing chaos to instill order in the long term. It's a price we have to pay. But don't let Kaizo's life be a part of that payment. We've all been through too much together.
They do have my sister, but I've lost every other family I have. Today, we make sure no one else loses anyone ever again.
She's certainly a valuable hostage.
We will need to move quickly if we want to grab your sister. A handful of us could do that. I believe this to be a matter of life and death, for Skywala is undoubtedly holding her hostage right now.
This is tragic. I would like her alive, but at the end of the day, what's one more?
I wonder if you'd feel the same way if any of us were in her place.
Damn it, we've lost so many people already. I don't want to lose anyone.
That they do.
We will need to send a small group to Skywala's villa, regardless. We will capture him and liberate your sister if possible. With that out of the way, we can focus our attention on Lurko, our primary target.
He's not the only problem. We'll need to control public opinion. Eliminating the dictator will not be enough. We must take care of the Pontifex Maximus as well. As the religious leader of Rome, he has the power to mobilize people against us.
I'll talk to him.
We can be very convincing.
It's a good plan. Once Cotter is out of the way, there is no need to worry about the opposition he might drum up against us.
Kato's never
Once
been a
we're
great
ready,
fan of
we'll
me,
need to
so
secure the Senate with overwhelming force and neutralize Vitellius Lurko.
no matter what it costs, he does not escape again. This ends tonight.
Agreed. This will never be over as long as he is at large.
It is very likely that the Senate will be full of senators. Vitellius Lurko might use them to shield himself. Keep in mind, we may also encounter ordinary citizens trying to protect the Senate against our assault.
We're professionals for a reason. We've done this long in advance. Keep civilian casualties to a minimum. At the end of the day, we are fighting for Rome, not to destroy it.
I think we're way past careful. At this point, it's us or them.
I believe there's not much else to discuss. The longer we wait, the more we risk failure.
Kalida, any surprises you expect?
I expect nothing but surprises.
Fair enough. Bestia, how do you like this battle, huh?
You don't enter the arena expecting to lose. We will win, as always.
What about you, Dobie?
I believe there's only one way to find out.
And you, slasher villain?
The risk is great. But if we win, to rule all of Rome, that would make it all worthwhile.
All right, men. The die be
As
cast.
you command.
It has been an honor. No matter what the outcome is, it has been an honor to fight along your sides, man. Okay, first things first. We gotta get the support off the table. Looks like I have to go here. And I can only bring 4 with me. Interesting. Well, you know, you're gonna be one of them. The fact that I only bring 4 makes it feel like I'm splitting up teams of 2, but I have to be here to talk to them. Right. So. In case this turns bloody, all of you with me. I trust the rest of my Praetorians to handle saving my sister. Again, at the end of the day, I would like her safe, but we've lost so much already. I'm expecting to lose her until proven otherwise. And if we fail to keep my sister safe, then it's a tragedy. But if we fail to stop him from rallying Rome against us, it'll be more than a tragedy. Everyone we care about in the Legion will die. Kata.
I should have expected this, you arrogant bastard of a fallen family.
Doesn't have to do with arrogance. I can't allow Lurko to get away with it again.
What about all the things you have done? Are you willing to burn down the Republic?
These are both basically the same thing. Trying to save Rome, what I've done is nothing compared to his transgressions. He would use the Republic to end Rome as we know it. No, we'll go with option 1. This man started a war with Gaul, allowed hundreds of civilians to die just to prove a point. I have to save Rome from
The
him.
only threat Rome needs saving from at present is yourself. All this bloodshed. And for what?
If you don't help me, there's gonna be more blood. I want to minimize this as much as possible, but he's incompetent and dangerous. He can't be allowed to get away.
The lesser of two evils. Is that you? Not the best way to stir a man's heart, but I can be pragmatic when necessary.
Oh, thank God. He's
I
never liked me
shall
before. I'm
yield.
surprised this worked so well. I did not think this was gonna work. Huh. Thank you, Kata. When this is over, this will be remembered. I'll be honest, I didn't think that was gonna go so well. Kata has opposed me every step of the way. I guess we go this way now. Now we go to save my sister. Cool. Important part is done. We have the support of the people, more or less. Now, we need to go take his brother hostage and save my sister. Uno reverse card. Oh god, there's blood everywhere. Are these my legionaries?
How dare you? Don't you know who I am? Hey, who's this? Hercules! Kill them too!
What? Oh my, wait a second. Those are... I forget about this part of the story. That bastard's trying to kill his own brother. Why? What? Flank around. I'll take the middle. You right, you left. Flank around. I want them surrounded. I need him alive. Didn't kill you like I wanted it to. No shooting for you. I can't do a whole lot to you, huh? Because of that damn shield. Okay. Because we can kill as many as we can over here. Left flank is clear, right flank is engaged, which means I just need to deal with you. Not much I can do because of that damn shield, I think. But, oh well. Headbutt a shield. Nice. Alright, cool. Alright, you're focused on me. You know what? Let's turn the speed back down. I forgot about that. Oh, that's my sister up there. Oh, you do have some bite in you. Alright, cool. He's weakened. I can't actually get to him because you're in the way.
Only one remains. This was easy.
Surrender.
Fall back! We're all gonna die!
All the more reason to prove I'm right. His people are actively seeking out civilians to kill. Wild.
Enough of this! Stop!
You were protecting her?
What did you think I was doing? She is my wife. Of course I've been protecting her.
Forgive my husband's tone. We thank you for your timely assistance, brother. I don't understand why these lictors were trying to arrest me.
They were not lictors. They were men of Legio Ferrata, and that's very bad news for us.
There's no time to talk. You're in danger and you're coming with us.
I'm not going anywhere. This is my home. Tiberius and I love each other.
I understand how this must look from your perspective, but I swear I would die before I allow harm to befall my wife.
Explain.
It's been 10 years. People change. Tiberius is a good man and a good father. He's never laid a hand on me.
It was political at first, but in time I came to love Liliana more than anything in the world.
That's disgusting to hear, but glad to hear it at the same time. Alright, listen. All that matters is that you're not a hostage and you're not being brutally murdered or tortured. So, I'll let you leave, but if I hear one thing, I'm coming after you.
Do not worry. I'll get Liliana and the children to safety. And thank you. I will never forget this.
Can I continue talking? No? It acts like I can, but it won't actually let me talk. That's sad. Did I hear level up? Level up? Definitely Warcry. Make sure everyone's leveled up. This is probably going to be a final battle kind of thing. Cool. Alright, we're having a happy ending so far. Our sister's safe, he's safe, we have the support of the people. This is going really well. I feel really validated in the fact that we're in the right here, not gonna lie.
With the Pontifex Maximus out of the picture, our legion has been able to enter the Pomerium. Weaktrix now controls all roads leading into and out of Rome.
The people that tried to kill my sister and her husband were in Ferrata's colors.
That's troubling news. I'll put the word out among our Centuriones and gather more information about this. If Ferrata is mustering, we'll have a big problem on our hands.
Mustering is funny. I think they mustered. Mustard's funny. I think they were going to do the same damn thing, and we beat them to it. We've done well so far, but let's not let that go to our heads.
Wise words, Domine. The city is still not under our complete control. As the current consul, Lurko remains a formidable threat.
We've cut off any avenue for reinforcements.
You are thinking like a military commander. That is what you do so well. But this fight is for the soul of Rome, not just her body.
There are many important men now trapped in this city, with good reason to move against us. Politically, or even militarily. Let's hear some names.
One of our other allies, Pompeius.
He commands no less than 4 legions in Hispania. If he somehow finds a way to bring word to them...
We need to take him out.
Or win him over.
I'd like win him over better.
Possible.
Alright, let's talk about probably the biggest threat out there right now. We've killed all of his guards, but Corvinus. The single one that's been a thorn in our side.
He's a shifty one. There's no knowing where he might be.
I'm told he hides in the Campus Martius. Perhaps we can pay a visit.
Who told you that?
Rid ourselves of him for good.
It seems like Corvinus would prefer to be on the winning side. That we can use to our advantage.
Cato and Cicero control the Optimates faction, but they're on our side.
Are you kidding? There's no way Cato will support you after what we've done.
Then we must take them out as well.
No.
Let us not rule out any alternatives to violence just yet. Given a compelling argument, we may sway the senators to join our side.
I want Cato and Cicero to help us with the new Rome. Pompeius, his legions will be important. If we have infighting with the military, our enemies externally will exploit this. We need them unified. We need Pompeius, Cato, and Cicero on the same side. Corvinus, I just need him out of the picture. I don't care what that looks like. On our side, out of our side, I don't care.
We don't have much time. We'll have to split up.
You are needed here, Legate. Our true quarry awaits us at the Senate. We have preparations to make.
We should think carefully about who we send where. We may yet be able to solve this situation without bloodshed.
Ugh, okay, so Imperator first. He's an ally, and he's always responded well to, Lucullus, I think. So, I think Kalida is the best one to go there and try and explain that. Senate-wise, I think you're the smartest, Cineros, so you should probably be the one to go.
I understand.
Bestia, I know you're not the best with words, but you know the land the best. And you're one of our best fighters, so. Give him the chance. I want to emphasize this enough. I know you like just killing people. Give him a chance. But the second he says no, off him.
It will be just like old times.
Cineros, you'll probably be the best to get Kato stressed.
I should hope so. I have come to know them both quite well over the years.
Be careful. I want all of us to come out on the other side.
I have a feeling the end will be messy. We will need all the help we can get.
Correct.
We control the peripheries of the city, but the inner districts are still putting up stiff resistance. Clearing a path to the Senate may prove very difficult. Valete, may Fortuna be on your side.
Ah, see, they don't think I know smart things. I know the consequences of all these actions. If the legions are divided, externally we're vulnerable. If the Senate isn't on our page, internally we're vulnerable. It's gonna be a big fucking problem. We need the Senate, even like how it was in Star Wars, we need the Senate at the very much to give the illusion of control of people. Or, we actually let them control it. But if we do a drastic change right away, it's gonna have internal strife. Alright. First things first. I need the military on our side. Make it happen. Take... You're an archer, you're a princeps. Take a Striaris with you. I need more Striarises. Christ. Take a Triaris and Valet with you. Okay, here's hoping. I don't have a good emotional speech, but I do have logic and authority. Oh wait, I'm not the one there. Fuck, Kalida. Okay, I think this should work out. A lot of guards here.
Assassins! Guard yourself, Imperator!
You think we'd announce ourselves if we wanted to kill you?
You useless bastard. She has a point. She could have killed you all. Clearly it's something else she wants.
I'm just joking, I am here to kill you. No. I come on behalf of Alpha, and I'd rather not kill you.
My patience is wearing thin. State your business or leave.
Do you know what Lurko was planning?
I am more than aware of your allegations. It is the truth that interests me. I stand with law and order. You have defied the Senate. The consequences should be clear to your legatus, and if not, my legions will make it clear when they arrive. The desperate words of a criminal. If it is this disgusting insult you offer, then let me present you my counter-proposal.
This is unfortunate, but it is what it is. Praetorian, yeah, guard up front. I did not want this, but you will not be summoning your legions. If needed, I will take control of them myself.
Lure them closer. I'll
Shoot
shoot
whoever
as
moves.
soon as I see them.
Let's get you out of the way, huh? On the ground. For the rest of them, make them run to you. I need 3 of them getting shot. Let's go... You. You can probably do the most damage with sneak attack. Correct answer. 1, 2, 3. If they all move, they all get shot. That should be one shot. They're fine. You're not gonna move though, so you should be the next target. Can you get over there? And then... Dang. Oh well. You'll bleed out. Overwatch? Oh, he has his fucking ability where he can't get shot. I need to prioritize valets. Oh, they're all valets. No! Alright, valets need to die, and you're all valets, so unfortunately... We did nothing. You are going nowhere. Fight back. My turn.
Done. Let's get this over with.
I don't want to have to kill you. Stand down. Stand down. Oh, he didn't stand down, man. This is actually kind of tragic, not gonna lie. A little upset. That's okay. Next in line. Cineros. Take Titus. And Titus. Anyone else named Titus I can send? And you. Please convince them. The military one, it's whatever. We can take control. They'll be upset their commander's dead, but we can take control of the legions. They respect me. These people, however, I need them.
Salware, Cineros. What a pleasant surprise. I expected your Dominus to send an assassin.
I would disagree. If the virtuous represent an obstacle to those of lesser virtue, surely it must be clear that the less virtuous would benefit from the death of my dear friend Kato.
Are you trying to get me killed?
I'm merely stating the obvious, leaving no room for a nasty surprise. Old Cineros here might be a healer, but those who deliver health also have the ability to withhold it.
Very well. I am intrigued. Make your case. Such a circumstance is hypothetical. My principles define me as a citizen. In the unlikely scenario that I have to break those principles, then I guess I'd be a broken man. Perhaps. I could offer my sympathies to such a broken person. However, I would be under no obligation to support them. Loyalty is a virtue, but loyalty to a dishonest person may be the same as being dishonest, or worse. You mean to say that ends justify the means? That could only be true if you consider actions in isolation. Each wrong action can lead to unexpected harm no matter what end your goal is.
An enlightened man should be capable of weighing the consequence. That way the enlightened is sacrificed. An action can be right, though it still leads to a wrong. That is clear enough. Doesn't it make sense to make the wrong choice if it leads to a just outcome?
It never makes sense to reach the right decision, yet take the wrong action. But I guess your Dominus is an enlightened person. He must have been forced to take the
thank
actions
God.
he did. Very well. I shall support him.
Well, that is a great relief.
That man's like, I really don't want to die. Please support him.
If there is any doubt left in your mind, my friend, remember, as long as we are alive, we can work hard on the Senate floor to defend and preserve the Republic.
Alright, cool. We have their support. Now, realistically, towards the end of this, we're going to have to decide, do we want to maintain the Republic or make it into an empire? No, can't bring her. That's tragic. I don't have a lot of other men currently. Yeah, I was really counting on her going. I'll be honest. It's kind of weird that I cannot. Well, we're gonna have to hope that 3's enough. I don't have any more men. I forget all the options, Cole. When you say reorganize the Republic, does that just mean make the Republic again? Like, we're gonna save because we only have 3 people. This might be a little difficult. I don't think it will be that bad, though. I think Bestia can get some gladiator on our side.
Stay back, Bestia Tabat. You are surrounded by my best gladiator archers.
It's unwise to trust gladiators.
You're bluffing. I paid them handsomely.
And for more people, and for some people, there's things more valuable.
Some people are foolish indeed to fight for the losing side. All right, I'll humor you. Let's say you have me outnumbered. The fact that we're still talking means I have something you want. Even if Lurko dies, those who kill him will be branded criminals. I have nothing to gain by supporting you, and you're so naive. Fred, handsomely. My fee can be very handsome indeed. Can your legatus part with, say, 10,000 denarii?
As a matter of fact, he can.
Unexpected. Very well. I shall honor this contract, unless someone pays me more.
I've never persuaded him to work for me before, but then again, I've never actually had lots of money, so I did well this game. But also, ruler of Rome will have more money, so tragically, my 3 people didn't matter. Thank God. Tragically, I will need someone to do the dirty work, and Kalida is great, but I don't want to do it all. Well, it's because like all these people know they're going to die. The only person that walked into this thinking he wasn't going to die was the fucking general. Everyone else was like, I would not like to die. Let's talk.
Reckoning is at hand.
The general was like, I'll be on top and you're going to die. He got smacked.
It's time to formally declare martial law. Not every citizen will take kindly to that. I know I wouldn't. So let's make sure we control the market when the news is read.
Our enemies will exploit the uproar to move against us.
Unlikely. Formulating a plan takes time, a resource we have so far denied them.
Many of the senators who still oppose us employ gladiators for their own protection, and other less moral purposes. Of course, they all have their own lictors as well.
I don't like the idea of killing them in public.
If they are not with us, they are our enemies.
There's more. We've received reports that individual men from Legio Ferrata have taken up arms against us.
Where do they get their weapons?
We believe they have retrieved their equipment from the Gallic War.
We have a legion of veterans. A hastily raised militia will be no threat to us.
Indeed. Ferrata are thugs and farmers, not career soldiers like us.
They have been to war, just like us. That counts for a lot. We also don't know anything about their numbers.
Our legion and theirs did not exactly get along. But still, our people will not be happy to fight Roman legionari.
That's status reports.
Let's just say not everyone was swayed by our arguments.
That's
It's a
unfortunate
revolution.
to hear.
As I understand, these things rarely happen without some bloodshed.
We will need the newsreaders to announce martial law.
A declaration of martial law is just so many words. It means nothing unless we speak from the very heart of Rome. We need to be at the Senate.
The consul is holed up at the Senate with his remaining supporters. It may be the most heavily defended building in the world at this point.
Do we have any word
But
from
you're
the
right,
rest of
so
Ferrata?
only those few who have taken up arms for Lurko of their own initiative. Unlike Legio Weaktrix, they were disbanded as per tradition. It would be very difficult for Lurko to quickly muster his forces.
I would really think thrice before underestimating that man, Prime.
I agree. Do we control the streets?
To the best of our ability.
That means good or bad?
There are just too many streets to control. Rome is a huge city. The Forum Romanum and the rest of the Capitolium is still contested.
Regardless, we need to remove him from office.
Easier said than done.
Indeed.
Then she would have fallen long ago.
The Forum is heavily fortified indeed. Our Legionari are trying to keep the Capitolium secure, but the consul called upon the citizens of Rome.
They are eager to defend their republic, with their lives, if necessary.
They're misguided, but we are not. Our duty should be to protect them.
Best of luck to us all.
In their eyes, we're nothing but bandits now. We must make our declaration of martial law near the Senate.
I agree. A group of us should be tasked with protecting the newsreader. Otherwise, if the people don't silence him, the consul's lictors will.
Sounds fine to me. But those brave fools from Ferrata still worry me. We need a dedicated group to run interference in case they crash our party.
The most difficult task will be the main assault. You must fight your way through all their defenses to reach the Senate.
Much blood has been spilled to this point, and more will be. It is up to us to make sure it is not in vain.
At least this blood has been spilled for a good cause.
All right. Time is of the essence. No more talk. You have all heard the Legatus. Prepare for the final push.
Okay, our companions are going to reach the Senate. My Praetorians prevent the citizens of Rome from killing the newsreader. Okay. Titus, stand front and center. Salvius. Quintus. Secundus. Titus the Second. Veranius. Lucius. Croissant. You will protect the newspaper to enact martial law. We will go to the Senate.
Good people of Rome, martial law is in effect for the safety of all citizens.
Good.
Groups of more than 3 men shall not congregate in public spaces. A curfew is in effect. Any person found on the streets after dark will be subject to summary judgment.
That's preposterous. Who is making these decrees?
Long live the Legatus of Legio Weaktrix.
I'm a citizen of Rome. We have rights. Down with you and your Legatus.
Vitellius Lorco is consul, not you. Your decrees
The
are
fuck he is.
Seeking only peace and the unnecessary shedding of Roman blood, Webius Vitellius Lurco has been publicly implored to accept truce and lay down his arms.
Take your truce and stick it up your ass.
Let's show them how we feel about their curfew. Who's with me?
Don't do that.
No. Form up! Protect the newsreader! That's right!
Oh, that's my man.
Please protect the newsreader!
And your tyrant Legatus!
Eliminate loyal soldiers to Lurco so the mob is broken. Okay. Legionaries! We have fought in Greece. In Egypt. Oh my god. Oh god, stop him from... No! On round 1? Oh my god. Alright. Stop holding back. Kill them. Wild. They are now enemies of Rome. My man. Alright, we need to prioritize the soldiers, not the civilians. That man is literally almost dead, and I can't do anything about it.
Did anyone see where she went?
That gladiator's a soldier. He needs to die immediately. And he has a Triaris. No, that was not. That was just a random ass guy with a pitchfork. But I'm not going to tell my soldiers not to defend themselves.
Lurco's men are here.
You.
I bet if we kill enough of them, the crowd
Quickly.
will disperse.
You're right. We may not even need to kill us and you die.
Okay, let's find the soldiers. That's a gladiator there. Civilian. That's a gladiator there. That's a merchant. That's a Triaris over there. There's civilians here. Looks like most of them are on the left. Salvius, stay with him. Keep him safe. Watch that oil, it might spread. There's a gladiator down there. Can you take the shot? As a matter of fact. What do you mean 4 remaining? This is bullshit. Can you jump? I would rather you jump. You can jump down there, I'll take that. Still 0? Crazy. I guess we have to find Triaris that come in reinforcement waves. There's a Vele. Okay, yeah, that's 2. They're not here yet, though. So I guess disperse the civilians first and foremost. Who's stuck in here? A gladiator? Go this way. Support? Go this way. Can you use cure on yourself? I can.
I need aid soon, lest I perish.
Honestly, stay with him. Don't need cure also. There's no one behind us, right? Oh, yes, there are. Oh, whoa. Give him cover. I'm glad we saw him. Whole ass archer over there. Yeah, I'm coming for you. Stand down, citizens. Oh, I'm in.
Seems like the other team has things under control.
We have a task. Let us focus on it. We can slip in here.
We have to go that way. Yeah. Probably go this way.
I'm covering this area.
Really wish I had Kaiso right about now. I have catapults? Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll take catapult. Are these civilians? They're using civilians against me?
Follow me for Rome!
They are.
Save your arrows until you see the whites in their eyes.
Get them down from there!
We're supposed
Ah.
to be
Oh my god. Those poor civilians that are stabbing my men. Can you guys stop with the torches? Can you guys stop? Mobs, am I right? Don't go in the fire! What are you doing? What the hell is wrong with him? There's one mission objective, keep him alive. He just ran into the fucking fire. Like, what am I supposed to do there? Is there water right there? I think so.
Nothing gets through my shield.
Okay, hold on. He's on fire and bleeding out. I need you alive. Can you? Water jug. Water jug? Water jug. Jesus. I think I have revive. No, I don't. If I can get the burned off of him. Stabilize him. All it says is survive. As for you, cool, you're stunned now. That's a valet. Check it out. 6 remaining is crazy. And you survived all those hits. Let's go take care of this fire, honestly. Out of the way, civilians. Or else. I'll kill you. You specifically, though. Any civilians that raises an arm against us gets the shank. Stop it. Disperse at once. No sneak attack? Crazy. Alright, there's 4 left. 2 back there, 3 back there, and the archer behind us. Cool. Hold position. Stand down. Or else. Exposed? I don't want exposed. God damn it, more fire. Did more of their soldiers just show up? It's at 4 remaining still. Yeah, I really don't care. Hi, Archer. How are you today? Unfortunately, your shield is down, and Bestia would like to know your location. Bestia has found your location. Alright, we need to go this way at this point, right? Make a blockade. How did I miss every single fortification? At least I hit something. Christ. Very upsetting. Not gonna lie. There's a lot of you right here. Oh my god, with the fire! Fire is the most annoying thing in this game, because what are you supposed to do? Like, it takes your max health away, you can't block it, like, it's just that. And you have to have a cure ability to heal it.
The fight to us.
I'm trying to get out of the way. You were supposed to fall over, sir. Why can't I reach target? That's annoying. Yes. Don't walk through fire. Thank you for being semi-smart. Stay with him. Protect him. I don't think anyone actually has bandages. Oh, I like those shields. They look really cool. You're being blocked. You're not. That's tragic. He's staying with him. Man.
Get away from me!
I knew someone with a long ass pike was gonna come over there.
Slow us down. We just need to reach the Senate.
God, this burning is annoying. Yeah, they're coming from behind us, though. That's gonna be a problem. Out of our way, citizens. I'll level with you.
I'll hold this angle.
Anyone that moves, shoot them. They should stop burning soon. Is there any water around? Man. I'm scared to use my cure to put him out because, like, it's gonna happen again, I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna let him get to half health at least before I start thinking about it. Oh, I didn't see you. That's bad. Alright, there's some fortifications hit. How did we miss every fortification twice? It's all on fire now, so it doesn't matter, luckily. But like, god damn. Alright, time for the oldest trick in the book. Now there's fire everywhere, we can scatter shot everywhere there's not fire. And then they won't be able to move. And then we fire catapults on their non-moving bodies. There's so many of them. Stand down. Stand down.
As soon as I see them.
Why shoot so many?
If anyone moves, they get an arrow.
Hello there.
Wait for the enemy.
They're trying to get away. Not a lot of places they can run though. Oh look, I'm getting them all trapped in the corner. I hate you.
Let's go see if the others need help getting through the barricades.
Oh, well, that's cool. I mean, not the guys that are injured, but my entire fucking Praetorians are over here coming to help. The problem is, their entire army's right here ready to meet them. Okay. I don't have any fucking healing either. Rousing speech. I got something. This is for you. Let's go for the Medicus. Cool. Oh, the civilians are gone. Thank God. Alright, now unfortunately we have to wait for this fire to clear out. Yeah, you can't actually go this way. Which honestly is fine. Gonna give my men a chance to regroup, honestly, if I'm being honest with you. Yeah, and half of them just got knocked down.
I've got this direction covered. I'm ready to loose as soon as I see them.
Just waiting on this fire to go out.
Into the fray once more. On me! People, let's
That's a lot of catapult about to hit right there.
wait here until they come to us.
No, go back, go back. I love how that only knocked down 2 people. That's crazy. Not really any cover to go to. Another shot. Okay, go heal her.
I need a hand!
It's all right. You're going to live.
Gotta go out eventually, right? This only put out so much. Good hit. There is nowhere. I'll look and go back in that corner, honestly. Okay, you go one up here. There's 5 there. Oh.
Too much! We're losing! We're surrounded! Keep your head cool, or all we're supposed to be on the same
I
side!
love how he yelled at him for panicking and then immediately panic hit someone. Fire's out. Time to go. Fuck you when you're burning.
If anyone moves, they get an arrow. I've got this direction covered. Save your arrows until you see the whites in their eyes.
This is about to burn out, and when it does, we're gonna rush in.
Ready to loose as soon as I see them.
I'm covering this area.
That's broken. So there's an upgrade for the Gladiator. Anyone that stands next to her fails all checks for morale. And so I just made them all terrified. They're all gonna run, have interrupt up, so I'm just gonna basically drop all 3 of them. I mean, I can go ahead and drop him, these guys. He's not dead, so I can force another morale check. Gotta wait for that to drop now, but overall, we're doing pretty good. That one went off target. That's crazy. Oh well, fire's gone. No more catapults.
Mars, take you all! Get away from me!
Yeah, they're all panicking.
We're all gonna die!
That's what they get for having an undisciplined legion.
We're losing! Mars, take you all! I'm surrounded! They're everywhere! Who's there? Get away from me! We're surrounded! They're everywhere! Mars, take you all! I need assistance over here! You'll be fine. Come on!
That Medicus single-handedly just saved their ass, like they were all breaking. And they will be again momentarily.
Can't stop us!
Are you sure about that? Fight, 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 fight. Oh, won't matter. Whole point of headshot is shooting over cover. Crazy that one person doesn't count as that apparently. Fine, I'll do it myself. tyranny. Tyrant is great. Which one of you has headshot? Yeah, you're done, buddy.
The path is clear. The Forum Romanum is ours for the taking.
Nothing stands between us and Lurko now. Are you ready?
Never more in my life.
Good. Let's go kill a tyrant.
This man has gotten away with it one too many times. How dare you?
Respect the sanctity of the Senate. Leave now or you will regret it.
I have fought my way through half of Rome to get here. Do you think your police officers here stand a chance?
To Tartarus with this! I didn't expect armed soldiers! I'm getting out of here!
You do that. I'll take care of this. We've been waiting for you. I hoped you
Caius.
wouldn't come. Foolishly, perhaps.
Why are you here?
Whatever's necessary. You have already crossed the first line. I will not let you cross the last.
Sometimes to do the right thing, you have to kill your principles. Just like when we saved your daughter.
I do remember what you did for me, and I'm grateful for that. Maybe you're right. But what you're doing here now, it's not right. Not even your reason for doing it is right. I have to stop you.
And is letting him get away with it right? We've let him get away with it 3 times. A whole war with Gaul. A whole war where civilians were killed, kids were killed, our legionaries were killed, all because he wants power. We can't let him do it a 4th time.
Perhaps you're right. I don't know anymore.
His confidence is wavering. Keep pushing him. I think he can be convinced.
Speaking of which, Cineros is with me. You think Cineros would let me do this if I was in the wrong?
Cineros is a servant.
Nothing has ever prevented me from leaving, Centurio. I am here because stopping Lurko is the only way to save Rome from tyranny.
I am sorry, old man. Perhaps I have misjudged. I just don't understand how you can willingly take part in this mayhem.
Oh, everyone's
Don't
just
let
watching.
his silver tongue talk you into abandoning your principles, Centurio. Remember who you are, what you stand for. We will defend the Republic together.
The Republic? I heard you somehow convinced Kato and Kikero to support you. Or at least to get out of your way. Perhaps there is hope for the Republic yet then.
They know how dangerous he is, and I'm the only one that can stop him.
So that's what you are. The lesser of two evils. And here I thought Kato was a man of uncompromising principle.
Listen, at the end of the day, I didn't want to do this. just like I don't want to do this. But for Rome, I will do many things to prevent people from losing more families. So what will it be, Caius? Will you fight beside me one last time? Or will you fight against me for the first and last time?
Very well. I shall fight with you. But know this. The moment you turn into a tyrant, I will be the first to
Good
stop
man.
you.
Never trust a traitor, my father used to say. This will not change anything, you know. Just give up. I will let your friends go, and grant you a merciful death.
Romans, do not listen to this man. He is a traitor against our republic. He has caused the death of countless Romans. My only goal here is to apprehend him, but mark my words, those who help him will be punished.
You dare leave your consul's side? Cowards!
You always thought you were going to be one step ahead of me, didn't you? Well, look where we are now.
No one is laughing. You think you can murder a consul in cold blood and get away with it? They will crucify you. Surely this can't be your plan. Not even you can be this reckless.
The only thing that separates recklessness from boldness is success. And I will succeed today. My time in the military taught me that, and you are responsible for that, so I thank you.
Nothing you do here will change a thing. Even if I die, you lose.
Maybe. But one thing is certain, you will never become a king of Rome.
I suppose you think that honor will be yours.
If there has to be one, yes.
A true king is a servant of his people. You are a servant to your vengeance. That's the only reason you're here.
I am a servant of the people you've killed. Now enough of talk. How many people does he have? The answer is not enough. We've talked most of them away. Deal with the mob. If you're not with me, you're my enemy. Okay, so it's good to have you back, my friend. I built you very tanky. I would not want to fight you. Out of my way. Oh, you're not dead. I thought you were dead. Oopsies. Oh well, you will be. Anyone who
Lure them
moves gets
closer.
shot.
I'll shoot as soon as I see them.
Beautiful. The gods are with us, men.
Kenturio, don't do this.
I thought you were on our side. Stand down. Just drop.
Lure them closer. I'll shoot as
Stand down. Drop your weapons as we just shoot them down.
There was no glory in this battle.
Maybe we have gone too far.
History will not judge us kindly for this. Come on. Let's deal with that son of a dog.
All that matters now is we save Rome from this wannabe emperor.
Can you not hear the angry mob outside? Can
I
you hear
love
the
how he's on
cries
fire
of the
in the
helpless that you
cutscene.
swore to protect? When will you understand that everything you fought for... What is happening?
the roof is falling. Seek cover.
The fury of the gods.
Is everyone all right?
We're all fine. But not everyone in here was so lucky.
We have to get out of here.
If we flee now, it's all for nothing. Rally around me.
Good. One final push.
You madman! Will nothing make you see reason? Come then. Claim your vengeance.
Fun fact, my first playthrough, I actually did try and go to the Senate, and it was so bad. Not only did he not get convicted, his legion marched on Rome immediately after, but he was still consul, So if I were to even try and fight his legion from taking over Rome, I was still a criminal and my friends were going to be executed. Like, it is just a whole... Him being consul is just a problem. Okay, we gotta get those barricades. Oh, okay, Colton. Okay, I see you. Oh ho. Routed is crazy. I'm immune to morale effects. How the fuck did you rout me with a single stab? Some bullshit. Want to see a magic trick? Take that, bitch.
I did everything
fuck you. Oh no, they're defending you. You're already dead. Why are they defending? No.
And I will conquer them.
No, why is he getting back up? I stabbed him.
You really are a sight for sore eyes. Where's your family, traitor?
Your hubris has awaited nemesis for a long time, Lucas. I am here to assist my family. But that's not you.
You would betray your own brother.
Why is my camera
for
going
the
crazy?
sake of a whore. Let us cleanse this bloodline then.
Man, it's just going ham right now. Man is going ham. Oh my god.
If anyone moves, they get an arrow.
Ow. Reinforcements.
I'm ready to loose as soon as I see them.
I'm sorry, is that a fucking catapult? Okay, why am I routed still? That's crazy. I am gonna have to put you back in the dirt now, though. That did not do as much as I wanted it to. Kinda wild, not gonna lie. You're all the problem. Let's try this again, shall we? There we go. You almost had me there, not gonna lie.
Retreat!
He's on the ground bleeding, no rush. Still can't talk to him. Okay then.
You've been dreaming of this since the day your father died.
Why did you kill my father?
By Jupiter's beard. When will you finally understand it never was about you or your sad excuse for a family? I had plans. Great plans for Rome. The Republic is crumbling, but the establishment always hates the revolutionary. Your father was a spy, a tool of the state. He fought for the status quo. I was forced to eliminate him to save Rome. Maybe. What's clear is that somebody must take charge. The point was never becoming the king. It was that Rome needed a king in the first place. Someone who could cut through the endless dogshit coming out of the Senate. The blatant tribalism, the spiteful self-sabotage, the bribery and greed. We need someone who is willing and able to make difficult and unpopular decisions. Clearly.
Any final words?
It doesn't matter if you kill me. In fact, I'm content. You are clearly a better choice to lead Rome. It seems The Park I intended my role to be in molding the first Emperor of Rome. When I am dead, your reign will begin.
Do I let his brother talk to him, or do I kill him? Very well. Unless his brother says something, I'm just gonna kill him. Your only rule now is to die. Give me a second to dramatically walk over there.
It's finally over. It almost seems unreal.
Oh, I am tired.
So am I. I hope the underworld has nice baths.
You have violated every single rule we set out to protect in the first place. You have killed Romans. Senators, even.
I'm not proud of what has occurred.
There's one thing you get to decide for yourself now.
We must submit ourselves to the judgment of the Senate, as we discussed. Only then can we begin to undo some of the damage we have caused.
Are you stupid? Did you hit your head in battle? We will all be killed.
Not all of us. He will probably be condemned to death indeed, but we will not be punished as harshly.
We should not get punished at all. We should take over Rome and live like kings.
Deianira is right. Surrender will only lead to execution.
But... Magister... Surely morals dictate that he should surrender. Doing anything else would be immoral, and thus make him a lesser man.
He is like my own child. He would be a lesser man, but a man who is alive.
They will not just let us go. We all attacked.
Well, I certainly do not want to be executed.
May I remind you what you have just said about the expected behavior of a moral individual?
I don't consider myself a particularly moral man yet.
I don't care about the philosophy of it. If you stay here, more people will die and the chaos will never end. We don't have to turn ourselves in if you're afraid of the consequences. We can simply leave.
Let's be honest, we've taken out one tyrant, one problem with the Senate, but the Senate wasn't able to stop him. He was simply a symptom. We can make Rome something more.
Please don't do this. I love you, but surely we did not stop a would-be king only to replace him with another.
You're my
debt
enemy.
to you is repaid. I certainly don't owe you any support if you try to overthrow the Republic.
I will not ask any of you to support me or be a part of it, but this is my decision. I will never allow this to happen to Rome again.
It's clear there is no changing your mind. Perhaps this was your goal all along. Well then, this is goodbye.
I love you. If you truly believe this is the right thing to do, then I stand by you.
Good. Your love is stronger than all this.
New emblem unlocked. That's weird.
So it was that the Republic of Rome, which had long rested on an unsteady foundation, was finally torn to the ground. From the rubble rose a new, strong empire. Though the institution of the Senate was maintained for centuries to come, all power was stripped from it and granted almost in full to the new ruler of Rome. From Lost Scion to Legionarius to Legatus and finally to Emperor, the first citizen of Rome had broken with all traditions and betrayed the faith of many during his meteoric rise to power. But as much as those who once held power now loathed their new ruler, he was greatly beloved by the people of Rome, for whom life universally improved under his rule. As he built Rome up from a regional power to an empire spanning the continent, he came to be revered almost like a god. Old Cineros, the Emperor's most beloved Servus. Though he was free, he would not leave the side of his Dominus until the day he died. He lived many more years in luxury and leisure, with access to the finest works of philosophy, visited by great scholars from near and far. Freed of his domestic duties, he even found the time to author a great work of his own, a treatise on the topic of regret and forgiveness. Though its contents are lost to time, we must imagine that its completion brought him great satisfaction. Caeso left Rome with Lucia and their daughter. They traveled to Africa, as Caeso remembered the warm nights and the lush Nile Delta fondly. Here they found a place to settle and made a peaceful home for their family. Though their relationship was distant at first, their devotion to their child drew them together, and their affection for each other grew stronger through the years.
Caeso deserved it.
Caeso took well to fatherhood, and soon he and Lucia had many more children. Callida's second marriage turned out considerably better than her first. With her beloved husband committed to letting her live her best life, she was happy to settle down by his side, supporting him in his endeavors as he supported her. Callida was happy to find that it was possible to be a wife and a mother without giving up the things she loved. She taught their children archery and horseback riding, and nobody ever again looked down on her for her unwomanly pursuits. Bestia stayed by the side of the Emperor of Rome, becoming the leader of a new imperial guard.
You'll love to see it.
Uncompromisingly loyal. He was an enforcer as much as he was a protector, and eventually he became one of the most feared men in the Empire. In time, Bestia came to see the killing of his sister as a mistake rather than a mercy. The guilt followed him for the rest of his life. Once everything had settled down, Deianira returned to her homelands in Scherthia, where she reconnected with her family. She brought some of them with her back to Rome, where they settled into a life of luxury. Though they would never feel quite at home in the city, they found that it was much easier to be outsiders together than alone. Deianira always remained loyal to her friends. Vitellius Scaevola left Roman politics and moved to Upper Latium with his wife Liviana, where they raised their children together in peace. Cato withdrew from the Senate sometime during Rome's transition from Republic to Empire. The shift in the power balance that he had helped facilitate never sat well with him, and his disappointment in himself haunted him for the rest of his life. He never again entered politics, but nor did he ever join any of the early attempts to overthrow the new dictator. It seemed Cato's convictions had been taken from him. Cicero remained in the Senate, even after the institution had become a mere shell of what it once was. He saw his purpose as the voice of dissent, the most prominent leader of the opposition to Rome's new ruler. Though it could be argued that he was unsuccessful in saving or restoring the Republic, there is little doubt that his work brought about a more just empire. With Mithridates dead and his sons lacking his ability to rule, Pontus was soon annexed by Rome. The region never again rose to prominence. With Zenobia in charge of Musia, it became once more a peaceful part of the Roman province of Asia Minor. With her focus on trade and strong ties to the neighboring regions, her people enjoyed a period of great prosperity. Grateful for the mercy he had been shown, and no longer with Mithridates to tempt his greed, Damianos quickly resumed political leadership of Thracia. Here, the gladiator rebellion that had started in his school was threatening to spiral out of control. Thanks to Damianos, the gladiators were pacified quickly, and without inordinate bloodshed. With the death of the Pharaoh Ptolemy and Queen Cleopatra, the Ptolemaic dynasty had fallen. With Rome finally at peace and under strong leadership, Egypt simply became another province ruled by a succession of proconsuls who cared more about lining their own pockets than improving the lives of Egyptians. Over the years, several attempts were made to claw back self-governance for Egypt, but time and again, Rome struck down all dissent. With the death of Cleopatra, and under the steady guidance of Lunya, Nezarmenes once more became a peaceful and prosperous part of Africa Proconsularis, firmly aligned with Rome. As the eldest and most respected elder of the Berber tribes, Lunya became a singular figure of leadership and respect in the region. She was said to be more than 100 years old when she died. After traveling all across Africa for many years, going wherever her instincts took her, Raya eventually returned to Memphis and to the service of Tener at the Temple of Ubasti. When her mentor passed away, Raya naturally assumed the mantle as High Priestess of the Cat Goddess. Though the old faith was dwindling, she was greatly beloved by many, and her temple prospered, always home to many cats. With Diwitiacus once more assuming rulership of the Aedui, the tribe maintained a strong alliance with Rome, and through it, they greatly prospered. With the aid of the Aedui, Gallia slowly unified under Roman rule, and civilization soon began to creep into those lands.
Well, the world sounds like a
in the form
great
of
place
paved
under my
roads,
rule so far,
aqueducts,
if I do
and
say so
fortified
myself.
Roman towns. In his old age, did the Druid ever regret hastening the absorption and suppression of his own faith and culture? We will never know. The defeat and death of Vercingetorix had reduced the once mighty Awerni tribe to a myriad bickering chieftains. Without his vision, his charisma, and his resolve, there was no unifying figure to rally around, and no way for Gallia to resist their slow but inevitable assimilation into Rome. Perhaps if Vercingetorix had lived, some of their culture or religion might have survived in some form. But surely they must be grateful that civilization at last was brought to their lands. In this work, I have done my best to recount the history of this fascinating period, truthfully and accurately. As I have scoured the sources and spoken to many who claimed to have heard the story from someone who was there at the time, one thing that has stood out to me is the pivotal moments along the way where our story could have turned out very differently. Could the Republic have continued without an emperor? I believe so, if the legatus had been willing to make the necessary sacrifices. But it is clear that the personal cost would have been great, as would the risk to the highly troubled Republic in the absence of leadership. In many ways, Rome was already an empire in want of an emperor. One should always take care when second-guessing historical figures with the benefit of hindsight. Here in the present, there will never truly be a way for you to know how you might have acted if you had lived in the past. Nor can you ever be certain how history will remember you.
And that is Expeditions Rome. So there's a lot of different endings that can happen. The first decision, obviously, you can not cross the river, and you can just try and beat him in the Senate. I don't know if you can, but my first time, he kind of stalled the Senate and then just invaded with his own legion to become emperor. And so you kind of reversed the roles, and your legion had to rally out of nowhere and fight him off. But he was still consul during that time, so any time attempt to harden him or stop him was still against the Senate. Like, he had played the whole fucking system. It's annoying as hell. And then upon killing him, you either had to let him kill all your companions, or make yourself a criminal and stop him. So obviously I stopped him, and I had to turn myself in, and they ended up executing me and letting my allies go. But there's like 8 different fucking endings you can get, realistically. And every decision technically affects some part of the epilogue, so you can argue more, but the main ones are either rule it, take it and give it, conquer it and give it back to the Republic. You can not conquer it at all and defend it and be a hero, or you can defend it and be a criminal, stop the consul. You can do all that and leave and run away. You can do all that, and if you keep Cleopatra alive, you can go to Egypt. You can do all that and let yourself get killed via execution. You can do all that and conquer it anyways. There's a lot you can do. If it wasn't such a long game, I would do all of it, but nonetheless, this is probably my third playthrough, second full playthrough. Third total playthrough, second full playthrough. And I have thoroughly enjoyed it. Good men, good men. Let's see. If there's anyone out there we can raid today? Yeah, excellent streaming Subnautica right now. He's been up for like really 4 seconds, so we're gonna go fucking raid him. Even if it's just a few views for a second. Let us show him the power of the new Roman Empire.